In this tutorial, we're going to talk about impulse. For instance, impulse, which is denoted by J, is going to be a vector. Now, what is impulse? Imagine that we are applying a force at a certain interval of time. This is called an impulse. Actually, if the force is not constant, this is going to be equal to the integral of force times dt. This is a product between a vector, which is the force, and a scalar, which is the time. Now, for instance, if you have how the force is being applied, if the force is constant, for instance, in an interval of time, this is going to be the area below the curve. This is a graph of force and time. This is the area below the curve. For instance, this is force times the change in time. The units for impulse are going to be, for instance, a force, which is Newton, times a time, which is in seconds. Now, Newton is kilogram meter per second squared, times second. This is going to be, for instance, kilogram meter per second. The impulse, once again, is going to be how a force is applied in a certain time. Now we talk about another physical quantity, which is linear momentum. Linear momentum, for instance, is going to be the relationship between mass and velocity. This is what is actually the state of motion. It is going to be the relationship between the mass, which is the inertial property, and how the velocity, or how this mass is moving, the velocity. The units of momentum are, for instance, we have a mass, which is in kilograms. We have a velocity, which is meter per second. The linear momentum units are the same as the impulse units, so they should be related. Which is its relationship?